Florence, Italy is a historical city located in the central region of Tuscany. It is renowned for its rich history, stunning architecture, and vibrant cultural heritage. Florence is often referred to as the birthplace of the Renaissance, and played a critical role in shaping the artistic, intellectual, and scientific achievements of that period. Here are my top 10 things to do, see, and eat in Florence. Up first on the list, located in the heart of the city, is the most iconic landmark in Florence, the Florence Cathedral. Officially known as the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, it's a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, and its most striking feature is its dome, known as the Brunelleschi's Dome. Designed by Filippo Brunelleschi, it's an engineering marvel of its time. The dome stands at approximately 114 metres, making it the tallest building in Florence.
Oh, look how pretty that is, babe. Look at that. Wow.
Queues for the cathedral can take anywhere between 1 and 2 hours. However, you can skip the queue by purchasing a ticket online prior to your arrival. Once inside, you can marvel at the impressive frescoes and intricate designs, even climbing to the top of the dome or bell tower for a panoramic view of Florence below. After the cathedral, make your way down to one of the oldest bridges in Florence, Ponte Vecchio. With its origins dating back to Roman times, its literal translation from Italian to English is Old Bridge. The bridge has undergone several reconstructions over the centuries, but it still retains its medieval appearance. The bridge offers stunning views of the Arno River and the surrounding cityscape, making it a must-see landmark for visitors to Florence.
What a beautiful bridge though, it's very medievally. Medievally? Very medieval. Seems like they're just selling jewellery down there, yeah. It's pretty though, isn't it? Wow, look at all that. It's gorgeous jewellery.
I like the multi-coloured rings.
It's beautiful. It's a cute bridge because it's like really old still. Like they've kept it very well preserved. It's very well looked after. Obviously you have all these jewellery stores, but it is absolutely pretty. It's gorgeous.
Florence being one of the most significant medieval cities in European history, it has been home to numerous famous residents, such as Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo Buonarroti, and Galileo Galilei. Florence has many museums all over the city showcasing their work. The first of these museums I recommend you visit is located right next to Ponte Vecchio, the Museum of Galileo.
That is the telescope of Galileo. That is Galileo's actual telescope. The one that he used himself. It's pretty incredible to look at. That is so random. Why is Galileo's middle finger on display here? Random but cool.
It only takes about 45 minutes to walk around the museum and explore all of the exhibitions on display. If you're interested in the scientific contributions Florence made during the medieval period, this museum is a must visit. Next door to the Galileo Museum is the Uffizi Gallery. The Uffizi Gallery is one of the most famous art museums in the world and is renowned for its extensive collection of Renaissance art, featuring masterpieces by renowned artists such as Botticelli, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael, and Caravaggio. Some of the most famous of the museum's collection include The Birth of Venus, The Baptism of Christ, and many others.
There it is, babe. That's Leonardo da Vinci's first ever painting. Leonardo da Vinci's first ever painting. Wow. That's pretty cool.
For the next museum, head north to the Academy Gallery to gaze upon one of the most renowned and celebrated works of art in the world, Michelangelo's statue of David. Michelangelo's David is a renowned marble structure that depicts the biblical hero, David. Created between 1501 and 1504, it stands at approximately 5 metres high and is considered one of the greatest masterpieces of Renaissance sculpturing. Be sure to pre-book tickets online as queues for this museum can take up to 2 hours long in peak season.
Wow, it's busy around here. This is the problem with Italy, no matter where you go, there's too many tourists.
Right next to the Academy Gallery, you'll find 2 Leonardo da Vinci museums on the same road. My favourite of the 2 was the Da Vinci Museum.
Not a clue. Oh, this is the shop, isn't it? Ciao, buongiorno. Quanto costa per 2 persone?
16, sono 8 euro a persona.
This museum offers visitors an immersive experience to explore and understand the genius of Leonardo da Vinci through replicas of his inventions, machines and artworks. The museum showcases over 60 interactive models reconstructed from Leonardo da Vinci's original drawings, allowing visitors to engage with and learn about his groundbreaking ideas and inventions.
These are all stuff that he invented.
Yeah, should make that one.
No. These are remakes. These are just ideas that they would have got destroyed over the years. Someone at drums.
Up next, make your way across the city to the Basilica of Santa Croce. It is one of the most important Franciscan churches in the world and is known for its historical and artistic significance. Built in the 13th century and is renowned as the burial place of many notable individuals, including Michelangelo, Galileo, Machiavelli, and Dante Alighieri. The basilica's interior features beautiful frescoes, intricate chapels, and magnificent artworks by renowned artists.
Amazing. Michelangelo is buried just at one end of the church, and right opposite is Galileo. Wow. What an incredibly beautiful basilica. Well worth visiting.
Now, any visit to Italy must include gelato, and Florence is well known for its delicious flavours, and there are numerous gelaterias throughout the city where you can indulge in this frozen treat. My personal favourite place was Venchi.
Oh, you have it, you get 2 flavours.
Oh, look at the size of that bad boy. Happy Kelly. Posso avere tiramisù, per favore? Perfetto, grazie mille. Look at that bad boy. Is it nice?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's melting already.
Yeah, it will.
Oh no, it's too hot.
Oh God.
Mine's melting so quickly already.
Mine's mine, and mine's like lopsided.
Yours is like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's good gelato.
After a long day of exploration in the city, make your way over to the best sunset spot in Florence, Plaza Michelangelo. This is a bustling square with buskers providing the soundtrack to your sunset cityscape of Florence.
Like a full panoramic view of the city and the cathedral.
Yeah, it's nice.
Stunning. It's really pretty, isn't it, just to stare at? What a view.
Last but not least, at number 10, I recommend leaving the city of Florence to visit the town of Vinci. You may recognise the name Vinci. That's because this town is the birthplace of Leonardo da Vinci. It was common in 15th century Italy for people to take the second name of their birthplace. The birthplace and childhood home of Leonardo da Vinci still stands today, known as Casa Natale di Leonardo da Vinci. It's a humble farmhouse that has been preserved and transformed into a museum. The house provides insights into the early life of the renowned artist, inventor and scientist. Visiting Leonardo da Vinci's childhood home provides a glimpse into the environment that shaped the genius of this extraordinary individual. It allows visitors to connect with the early years of Leonardo's life and gain a deeper understanding of his upbringing and the influences that propelled him to become one of the most celebrated figures in history. Well guys, that's my top 10 things to do, see and eat in Florence. But before you go, here are some travel tips. Travel tip number 1. If you're visiting Florence in the peak season, I highly recommend pre-booking tickets to see some of the museums and cathedrals beforehand. It will save a lot of hassle when you're there, and you won't have to wait in long queues. Travel tip number 2. Explore the historic centre by foot. Florence isn't a large city, and there isn't a metro or bus service running in the city centre. Most of the attractions, landmarks and museums are all within a 1-mile radius, so you can walk to each of them quite comfortably. Travel tip number 3. Unfortunately, we didn't find out about until after visiting Florence, but Florence has almost 150 wine windows dotted around the city. They were used during the Renaissance as a way of wine producers to sell their products directly to the customers without having to open their doors. Simply ring the bell, order your wine, and enjoy. Travel tip number 4. Avoid scammers. Unfortunately, the area surrounding the Florence Cathedral is covered with scammers. Some of the scams you'll see are the friendship bracelet scam. How this works is they often start off with a friendly conversation with you.
No grazie. No.
Italiano?
No, sono inglesi.
Ah, ma parli italiano? Dove imparare italiano? In scuola?
Scusi? No. Come si dice in italiano? Self-taught. At home.
E quanto
Casa.
tempo che sei in Italia?
Oh God, many times.
Many times.
Yeah,
So
enough to speak a little bit. Yes.
After a few pleasantries, they'll offer you a bracelet as a gift.
It's free. Good luck. Hakuna Matata.
No, I'm okay. No, grazie. No, I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm okay. Thank you. No, grazie mille.
If you accept a gift, they'll then ask you for money. Some other scammers are more forceful and rely on intimidation. They will grab you by the arm and put a bracelet on you and demand payment. Another common scam is the damaged painting scam. The scammers will place their paintings in heavy foot traffic areas, knowing full well some tourists won't be looking where they're going and accidentally walk on the painting. The tourist, thinking the painting is genuine, will feel guilty and offer to pay for the damaged painting. Some more aggressive scammers will demand payment. Don't worry though, as the so-called painting is actually just a print. Well, that just about covers everything. If you guys have any questions, just follow me on Instagram and send me a message on there. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more top 10 videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Arrivederci.